What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with episode 52 of my West Ham United career mode. If you could be ever so kind before we get into this video to smash that like button if you are enjoying the series, and also if you are new to the channel and you enjoy what you see and you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 2,500 subscribers. Help me hit that milestone. I really would appreciate it. As we do get off the England job, we do stall it. Let me know in the comment section down below if I should take the England job or leave it. Again, your feedback is important because that will decide ultimately if I do join England. So let me know in the comment section down below as we gear up for a game against Porto in the Champions League. They are 2 points ahead of us here with the advantage. Obviously, we did lose against Panathinaikos, I do believe, and we did draw with Sevilla. So a win here against Porto, who are a team we've already beaten before. So I'm quietly confident, but they've got a great side here. And players that can cause damage. As Herrera gets the ball off Wilson here, does find Danilo. The Portuguese man does find Corona, who shoots. Seaborn has to make a great snapshot save there, and Galloway has to not really get rid of it. As Kennedy gets on the ball though from Brendan Galloway here. Brazilian does really well into the ball. Just note that right back we are playing a youngster. I believe Aldo, his name is Aldo Dembele, I think his name is. Very good right back. He's obviously come through the youth system. He is starting here today, so interesting to see how he does and if he keeps a clean sheet. As Noble comes close here, Casillas holds on. And again, we play a through ball here into the path of Kennedy. Gets the head of the fullback here, crosses it in, finds Noble again with a header, but Casillas, the veteran, holds on to the ball. Bit of back and forth game here in Portugal at the moment as Porto line up a free kick, dip it into the box. Danilo does fall back to Corona here, who's been the danger man, falls at Abukar, back to Corona, and again Seaborn has to see that over the top, and Porto are threatening from outside the box here, coming very close and testing Mark Seaborn on various occasions. Again, going at half-time, 0-0 between the two sides. Kenny gets onto a loose ball here. Does play into Wilson. Great bit of footwork here as he does slip through Diarra. Cuts inside of his man. It's Gideon Diarra. Saved by Casillas. That should have been a goal for the Hammers. It really should. As Brahimi now loses Danilo. Oh, actually, sorry, Winston Reid here. Danilo is in the box here. Does get cleared away. Abukar gets his shot away. A back heel. That would have been a stunning goal if he found the back of the net there. As we come forward now, Diarra plays for Kennedy here. He's ahead of the fullback. It's still Kennedy. He gets taken out in the box by Corona, who's been Porto's danger man here today. He gives away the penalty. Mark Noble's going to step up against Casillas, and he gets the better of him straight down the middle. It's West Ham United 1, FC Porto 0. And that is going to be telling of a very important goal for the Hammers here today. Casillas has been an absolute brick wall. We just couldn't get past him. He was here, there and everywhere for Porto, but we've got the breakthrough here from the spot. And it may have well took that to get past him today, and I'm glad we have. 3 goals in the Champions Cup, but this game is by far not over yet as Porto looks to get back into the game here, which would be an absolute kick in the teeth for us here. Kennedy gets the challenge in, but only as far as Corona, the man who gave away the penalty here. Corona crosses it into the box. It somehow finds Andre Silva, and it ain't cleared away as Brahimi's header does go into the hands of Seaborn. Again, Porto putting on the pressure now as Danilo does find Brahimi here. Brahimi cuts inside. It's still Brahimi. Gets it into the box. Danilo, sorry. Seaborn again coming up big with another brilliant save for the Hammers as Dominic O'Connell, Matteo Poloski and Ruben Loftus-Cheek make their way onto the pitch. We've got a lot of academy players onto the pitch now. Reece Oxford, Mark Seaborn, not Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Mark Noble, Dembele, O'Connell, Poloski. There's a lot of youth players on the pitch here. Oxford's clearance is as far as Reyes does get cleared away. That's the last kick of the game, and West Ham do get a vital 3 points in their Champions Cup campaign. That will probably see us go top of the group unless Sevilla did get a massive victory here today. Porto had a lot more shots than us in the end there, but again, they really didn't cause much problem for us. Their shots were outside of the box. They never really broke us down. Only near the last bit of the game, but Seaborn takes our man of match with an 8.8 rating. He really did keep us in this game, so credit where it's due. Really well played to him. As you can see here, we do actually get a 2-1 victory against Crystal Palace, who were down to 10 men. Goals from Lanzini and Paul Pogba. That boy just can't stop scoring, can he? Paul Pogba again providing the goals for West Ham. Dominic O'Connell does discuss wages. We do open up negotiations with him and tries to tie a 17-year-old band to a new contract at the club. Obviously, he's attracting attention after being so good in the first team. So we do offer him $5 per week, a 3-year deal. And it's probably like first team player. And obviously, you've got to look at this. You've got to look at the difference. Marcus Rashford's probably on about $10 per week. I'm not too sure what he's on. O'Connell's on $5, half of that probably. Maybe Marcus Rashford might be on a bit more. If anyone knows in the comment section down below, please tell me. O'Connell does accept. He commits his future to the club, and hopefully he can grow as a first team legend for us in the future. I really would like to see that for Dominic O'Connell because he has shown some great potential. He does get to 70 rated now, as you can see there by training. I believe the next one will probably be Togwell, maybe Matteo Poloski. We just have to wait and see what goes on. Togwell A player we haven't really used because Mateo Poloski is kind of just blowing outside the water really. He's been so good for us as we get ready for a game here against Chelsea. Best possible side here, as you can see. We're so close to getting the team above 80 or above, and Winston Reid just letting us down there, but the team's looking better than ever. It's first versus second here at Upton Park, and obviously we do have a 7-point advantage on Chelsea here, plus 4 goal difference on them. As you can see, we are the top goal scorer in team, 24 goals. Manchester United have 23, and like I said, Chelsea do have 21. They do start with Gil Martin in net. Laporte and Boateng are very strong centre-back pairing, along with Ivanovic and Azpilicueta are very good too. Fabregas stars in midfield with Oscar, Cuadrado and Pedro. Diego Costa up front with the likes of Pato, Remy, Moses all on the bench. All impact players as Lanzini gets onto the ball here. Great play from the Argentine here. The West Ham captain gets the ball into the box. It's cleared away from Laporte. Only as far as Gundogan. His shot just goes wide off the mark there. Still 0-0. 20 minutes into the game though, Dani Ceballos gets the ball from a corner here. Takes on Pedro and does get taken down in the process. Referee has no choice but to point to the spot. 23 minutes into the game, Mauro Icardi on his, I believe his second game back, does find the back of the net. 1-0 to the Hammers. And that, would you believe it, is his first goal in the Premier League this season. And it's been so long since he's found the back of net for us. And that's not due to bad form. If you're joining us today, the first episode in a while, Mauro Icardi has been out with a lengthy layoff for about 3 months. It is a fairy tale to have him back and scoring goals for us. And hopefully now that's the goal that can keep him kicking on. It's a massive achievement to get a goal against Chelsea. It really is. It does well for your CV. And we're going to half time with a healthy lead here. Chelsea yet to have a shot on target today. So, I'm quietly confident we can get a result here today. Chelsea just simply have not shown up. And Conte needs to have a really stern talking to them boys if they're going to get a result here today. As Pogba lines up a free kick, does just go over the bar from a deflection there from Cuadrado. But I don't think that's going to come to anything here as we get the ball with Dani Ceballos now. The Spaniard holds the ball up, crosses it into the box. The danger area. Boateng clears it only as far as Dyer. That's an open goal and that goes wide of the mark. You have to think, what if England should have scored there? They really should have. Not England, sorry, West Ham. As Moses gets onto the ball, does actually find Van Hinkel, gets the fall to Diego Costa, and Butland holds on. We do actually bring on now Kennedy, Mikel Antonio, and Mark Noble. Just trying to see the game out. And the pace of Kennedy is really effective here as we go on the counter-attack here against the team. Kennedy crosses it in. It does find Icardi. And it does get cleared away by Aymeric Laporte there. Last couple of minutes of the game. Paul Pogba lines up a free kick from range here. It's Pogba. It's into the back of the net. It's West Ham 2, Chelsea 0. And of course, that man would pop up yet again with another goal. He's our leading goal scorer here today. And, two of my favourite players in the team have got goals here today. And I'm really pleased with him. Paul Pogba continuing his immaculate form so far. He really has been one of our best players. 11 goals in the Barclays Premier League. I think it's clear to say he is going to be the league's leading top goal scorer as the game comes to an end here. Really good win for the Hammers against really good opposition in Chelsea. And I'm over the moon. I really, really am, because it is a massive result for us. And it's the best. It really is. West Ham are playing at the best that they've ever played. And I think this season's going to be another title defence successfully anyway for us. Paul Pogba, man of the match with a 7.8 rating. Like I said, he's just come on leaps and bounds. He really has been our best player. Let's have a look at the Champions Cup standings. We are top of our group by 1 point. Porto, Sevilla and Panathinaikos all in with a run in 7-6-5-4. Everyone was in 1 point of each other. Guys, that is going to bring it into today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, make sure to smash that like button. We are 7 points clear at the top with United. Not really breathing down our necks, but they are close enough for my liking. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. You enjoyed the content. Like I said, we're trying to hit 2,500 subs. That'd be absolutely incredible. As always, hope you have a really nice day. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.